If you are the black sheep of your family, I am here to say hey, to connect with you, and to really speak some life to you. I've seen a lot of videos where it talks about signs that you may be the black sheep. This is not one of those because I feel like if you are the black sheep, you already know what it is. Before we start, welcome to Hope and Firm Foundations, where we have heart to heart, Christ centered conversations about healthy relationships. So, the first benefit to being a black sheep in your family is the fact that you have a bird's eye view on the issues that is happening within the family dynamic. And what I mean by that is oftentimes as a black sheep, you're actually able to see familiar dynamics that may not make sense. You're able to maybe provoke or ask meaningful questions, or maybe just be that person that just doesn't participate, that challenge things. I feel like sometimes challenging things can be seen as a negative, especially if people see you as the black sheep. And I know for me, I'm the kind of person I'm a very curious person, but not curious to a fault. But I'm a very curious person. If anything's happening that I do not like, I'm the type to be like, hey, what's happening here? If I see a misunderstanding, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'm the kind of person that tries to like be mediator. But I feel like sometimes depending on the family you're coming from, that can make you the black sheep, especially if you're challenging the status quo. But I'm here to tell you that is not a bad thing. Healthy communication is important. And if communication is something that you see that you want to implement within your family and you're doing your best to even challenge that or introduce that, I think that's a strength. Next benefit of being a black sheep of your family, I find, is less drama. I find that black sheeps don't often get the information. So you often don't even have the opportunity to give an input, which is great sometimes because you can have a lot of things going on in your life and you necessarily don't have time to be hearing everyone's problems, to be in the thick of it. But one thing I would say is as soon as something happens to you and other people find out, oh, you're going to hear about it. I think another benefit of being a black sheep is that it prepares you to not be included. And what I mean by that is sometimes when you grow up in a family where you're already kind of excluded and somewhat already feel like you don't belong, it does prepare you for to work in isolation. I find that it's a strength to be able to be in a room where you don't allow politics or allow a lot of moving parts to sway who you are as a person. This one's going to be a more funnier one. Another benefit of being a black sheep is that you end up spending less on your wedding. That was more like a personal story, but I find that like because there wasn't that crushing pressure to really like please my family, when it was time for me to have my little court wedding, it went really well. And what I mean by that is I didn't feel the need to have a wedding that would just satisfy my family more than myself. I feel like I did what felt right between me and my husband and just God at the time. And I had a lot of peace about it. Yeah, people were upset. Yeah, they probably felt how they felt. But the best thing about being the black sheep of the family, oftentimes people don't really tell you explicitly how they feel. So you end up sleeping not that bad at night because you suspect that there might be some feelings, but they don't usually bring it up. So there's some benefits there. You have more freedom, really make meaning to your life, and maybe just choose to do things in a way that kind of pleases you and your partner over what mom, dad, brother, cousin, grandma, grandpa want, and just kind of doing what's best for you in that moment and your growing family, your new family. I just really wanted to make that video for the people who do feel like the black sheep and who are often feeling like the disadvantages outweigh the advantages. I want to let you know that you're often the black sheep because you're feeling something. You feel like something in your spirit doesn't feel right, and you want to speak out, and you also want to break generational curses within your family or within whatever dynamic. And that's usually why it happens. I definitely want to let you know that it's okay. Sometimes the advantages is just peace. When you're not living to please man, you are more able to live and please God and really find out the directions that He wants for you and what He wants out of your life. You are loved, and at any point, if you feel like you can't, pray over it. Be like, Lord, I feel like I'm the black sheep. I feel very misunderstood. I feel, and really lay your problems at His feet and know that you are laying it at the feet of a God that loves you, that says He will leave the 99 for the one. It shows you just how much the Lord loves that one, and He loves you. He will chase after you, and you matter. Have a good one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.